Hey class, we're going to go ahead and get started with area of parallelograms. We've already done area of squares. We've also done area of rectangles. Now we're going to do area of parallelograms with the same formula, which is area equals base times height. Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and write down our first example for area of parallelograms. We're going to go ahead and draw our parallelogram. At the tops, at the bottoms, and let's look pretty decent. We'll go ahead and draw our dashed line going this way, and we're going to draw this 90-degree angle. We're going to stress that 90-degree angle. Okay, we're going to stress that 90-degree angle like we did when we talked about squares. That lets us know that dashed line is our height, that up and down, and we have our base. Okay, we're going to go ahead and call this bottom side length, or this base, we're going to say that that's 10.5 inch, and we're going to say this dashed line is 7 inch. Okay, so we got 7 inch as this dashed line, which is our height. This dashed line, which is our height, and this base, right, this side length, that's our base, is 10.5. Okay, that's the base of the parallelogram. Remember, we use the same exact formula. We're going to write it over here as we do for the square and the rectangle, which is area equals base times height. Okay, and this is the base of the parallelogram, which we said is this bottom side length down here, which is 10.5, and the height of the parallelogram, which is this dashed line, which we said was 7 inches. Okay, and again, remember, if we draw this down here, if we were to draw this letter right here, it would be an H, and that's just a way for us to remember, to help us remember that that's the height. And remember, sometimes what they'll do is they'll give you a length out here on the outside right here, right, and this length, they would say that this is 7 inches. And you would have to know and remember that if this out here is 7 inches, that means that that dashed line is also 7 inches. So it's just another way for them to present it to you, okay? So now we're going to abbreviate this A, capital A for area, times base, which is a lowercase b, times a lowercase h, okay? And that tells us the area of this parallelogram once we plug these in. So let's go ahead and do that. Area equals the base, which we know is this bottom one right here, is 10.5 inches, times the height of this parallelogram, which we know is 7 inches. Okay, so we have our base, which is 10.5 inches, base of the parallelogram, and we have our height, which is 7 inches, the height of this parallelogram. We're going to go ahead and multiply these together to find our area, which is 10.5 times 7. 7 times 5, we get 35, carry my 3. 0 times 7 is 0, plus 3 is 3. 7 times 1 is 7. How many decimal places do we have? Just one. Just one. Okay, so we got 73.5, which means our area is equal to 73.5 inches squared. Okay, and what we just found right now is the area of this parallelogram, given that our height of the parallelogram is 7 and the base of the parallelogram is 10.5 inches. Okay, we found the area of this parallelogram. Thank you for watching.